whichever region you study. Please exercise your word cautiously. Please exercise it nicely. Don't get under influence of anything. And with that, we'll start with our plenary. I would like to request Himani to start the live stream. Okay, we are live. Everyone present on ground and everyone present on online. I would like to we just have a few minutes on hands to finish the agendas for today. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, sharing my screen now. We'll be starting with presentation number 2.
Uh, Point of personal privilege, plenary
Yes,
chair.
yes.
Just a request to the plenary team as well as the EBTO team present offline. If apart from the speakers list, any comment is being made, kindly the mask be passed on to the concerned person because as online participants, we are not able to listen to the same thing. Thank you.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Thank you so much. Starting with procedure motion number 2, sharing my screen now. I hope everyone is able to see. Okay, procedure motion number 2, proposal Dr. Anaga Gorisati. Position President 2024-25. Original bylaw states that 20.11.3.3 be a member of the organization at least for a year. Proposed into the bylaw to suspend bylaw explanation to allow eligible candidate to present the candidature and vote upon. Would the proposal like to give an explanation?
Yeah, so this is again proposed to make all the ineligible candidatures valid so that we have regional representation in the LCRs and also the EBTO elections.
Thank you so much. Is there any seconder? Money? Minute takers, kindly note. Supervisory Council, if you are ready. Neil, Soham,
So
Adit.
Adi, yeah, so we are opening the votes to suspend the specific bylaw.
Okay, thank you so much. If anyone is having any issues, if anyone is facing any trouble, kindly let us know now itself.
The voting is now open.
I request everyone to kindly please cast their vote. If anyone is facing any issue, kindly let us know.
The voting is now closed. So we have the results. Out of 22, 15 for, 7 against, 0 abstention. The motion passes.
Thank you so
Was I
much,
audible?
Neil.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Neil. Just to repeat, the motion passes. Moving on. Procedural motion number 3, proposed by Dr. Anagar Gorisati, Provision President, 2024-25. Original bylaws, there is no. Okay. We'll go to the procedural motion number 3 at the end. There is some change over it. Procedural motion number 4, proposer, the position VPI 2024-25. Original bylaw states that 13.1.3.3, member of the organization at least for a year, proposed change of bylaw, suspend the bylaw. I'll just continue and then you can say explanation to allow the candidate to present a candidature to be voted upon. Would you like to give an explanation?
I apologize the plenary chair for interrupting in between. This procedural has been withdrawn by me.
May I take a screen note? This procedure motion has been withdrawn by the proposer, Himani Nanda, VPI 2024-25. Moving on, procedural motion number 5, proposed by Himani Nanda, VPI 2024-25. Original bylaws 13.11.3.5 states that should have attended at least 2 activities in a standing committee or slash unit. Proposed change to the bylaw is to suspend the bylaw. Explanation to allow ineligible candidate to present their candidature and voted upon. Would you like to give any explanation, proposer?
As per the EBTO caucus that we have, we just need to ensure that we have regional representation to ensure that MSAI stays in line with the IFMSA guidelines.
Thank you so much. Do we have any seconders? Dr. Anaga? Supervisor, whenever you're ready. Thank you, Prachi. I'll add.
The voting to suspend the specific bylaw is now open.
Yes. Supervisory Council, we have some issues with the vote. I believe that few members are unable to find the vote as opened. Kindly please check.
Kindly check the spam or junk because we
Yes,
have
okay.
sent a notification, so you will be getting a pop-up in your
Okay.
inbox.
Thank you so much. Is someone still facing a problem? Yes, Mas. Request it. Uh, can someone share their Wi-Fi? Be kind enough. Thank you so much. Anyone else, if remaining, kindly please cast your vote. Anyone online having any issue, please kindly let us know.
The voting is closed. We have received all votes. We have 15 for, 7 against, 0 abstention, total 22. Motion passes by 2/3 majority.
Thank you so much, Neil. Just to repeat, the motion has been passed. As an email received from Dr. Ganaga Gorisetti, President 2024-25, the procedural motion number 3, which was there is no original bylaw. The proposed change was all the bylaws that are accepted at the NJ 2025 are applicable for the plenary itself to allow for fair implementation of the bylaw has been since withdrawn. So with this, we have finished with the procedural motion. Thank you so much for the patience. With this, we'll be having a short break of 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the time. If you want to go use washroom, go drink water, you want to move out of this room, kindly, please, you can use this time. We'll come back here after 5 minutes and we'll start with the attendance. And yeah, Som, yes.
Yeah, hi. Just a small thing. Since there are two, this is from the Supervising Council. Since two bylaws have been suspended, we request the Election Commission to revise the validity sheet of the LCRs and begin with the LCR elections because it's like already 11 o'clock and we require, like as per the bylaws, the results of the LCRs have to be announced on the plenary one of the first day of the NGA. So, like just to being in violation of the bylaws, LCR's results have to be announced before by 11:59 p.m. So I hope that please EC please take this task up. And in the meantime, the plenary can continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sonam. We'll take this into consideration. I request Easy Chair to kindly take the results of this procedural motion into consideration and update the sheet. And with this, we can start with the elections of the LCRs. Since the EPTO is not required, the EPTO can step outside for a break for 5 minutes, and this hall can be used for the elections of the LCRs. Thank you so much. I request EC Chair to kindly please join. Yes.
Uh, am I audible? Is anyone present? Online, offline. If anyone has host privileges, please let Neelam Sagan get added to the Zoom call. Thank you.
Just now. Uh, the voting for the LCRs is being going on.
Nishad, you're muted if you're saying anything.
Okay, as I was saying, the voting for the LCRs will finish by 11:30 p.m. I request the EBTO members, they have 5 more minutes if they want to discuss. If not, I request everyone, whoever is not involved and who have finished their break, to please kindly be seated. As we are very finish this as early as possible. I request everyone to please cooperate. Anuga, can you mute? I think it's unmuted. Thank you so much. We have finished with the voting for the LCRs. We'll be confirming with the result for election commission once they. So we have finished with the votings for the LCRs, and I will be getting I'll be announcing the results soon once we confirm. Yes, Som. It's unmuted. Som, yes. Soham, I believe you have.
I think you're on mute. Soham?
Soham, I believe you have a question. You're on mute. If you would like to type or unmute yourself.
Nishant, I think we can proceed.
Okay.
Som will come back and speak.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, I am here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Hi everyone. Just a small notification. It was just brought to Subco's attention that after plenary procedure one of the EBT official before one of EBT official joined in, and no attendance was taken up. But this was informed to us by the plenary team. But since Subco has received this concern that if any member is leaving or joining, the plenary team takes in the attendance again. We leave this decision to the plenary team whether they do want to take that attendance again or not, considering the feasibility of the time because it's plenary team decision. But since the EBT official requested us, the SUPCO to notify the entire EBTO and the plenary team, so on behalf of the SUPCO, I am notifying the same.
Thank you so much, Soham.
Also,
yes.
just a
Soham.
small thing. We just noticed this is for the EBTO, that EBTO the break was told, but EBTO unnecessarily took a longer break than required. It's already almost 11:36, and it's not recommendable that at this point of time that the EBTO is taking such a long break. The supervisory council would highly urge the plenary team to take actions against those EBTO officials who are violating the break deadlines given by the plenary team, and strict action will be taken against those who are unnecessarily wasting the plenary's time.
Thank you so much, Soham. Regarding the member who had left the voting and joined back, the taking of the attendance was not feasible at that moment when discussed under the plenary team with respect to the time. But the plenary team was notified by the EBTO member who had left and was hence when joined back was taken into consideration via the attendance as given on the Zoom call and was confirmed later by the plenary team and the minutes as well. As we are having a shortage of time, that's why the plenary team decided to not go ahead with the full attendance. But next time we'll make sure to avoid such confusion. And as Sonu said, that we should not ought to make such great breaks. Please, I request all the EBTO members to avoid such breaks in future. I know that some of you this is the first time you're joining a plenary. It's a very new experience. Some of them, they have been sitting here for a few years. I request you all to please kindly take into consideration everyone's health. You have traveled a long time today. So please, we'll finish this as soon as possible. And if there are no breaks, I hope that we can finish in the next 15 minutes. If there are any questions, concerns regarding the previous session, please raise your hand. I'll give 5 seconds. Okay, I see none. I request everyone to please be seated, avoid phones, avoid staring at each other, and please give your valuable attention for the next 15 minutes, and we'll be out of here in no time. Minute takers kindly note, we'll start with the attendance. Online people who is joining or going to join, please ask your friends to come fast. We'll start with the attendance. President Dr. Anaga, VPI Himani, VPF Prachi Bansal. Okay, Prachi is present. VPE Dr. Sanika, VPA Dr. Pratik.
Present.
Pratik is present. VPCV Dr. Deepak, VBX Dr. Antra. Moving on, the TO, DPRC Maz Ahmed. Moving on to the National Officer, Dikshita Mathur. Dikshita Mathur. Dikshita is absent. Moving on, Yashika Bharti, Amish Mazari,
Present.
Fatima Nadeem, Madhura Maikar, Aradhna Waghela, Shambhavi Verma, Shambhavi Verma. Shambhavi is absent. Moving on, Sunanda Banerjee, Dr. Janvi Singh.
Here.
Thank you. Dr. Rohan Botoda.
Present.
Thank you. Shreyash Pandey, Bushra Khan.
Present.
Thank you. RD South Chaitra. Do we have RD South with us? Chaitra? Chaitra is absent. RD Not Mradal. RD is Dr. Sai Snigdha.
Present.
Okay, RD South is also present. She has just mentioned in the chat box. Out of 23, we have 21, so the quorum is maintained. For the Supervisory Council, Dr. Neil M. Salian,
Present.
Dr. Sonam Agarwal,
Present.
Dr. Adarsh. Dr. Adarsh Srivastava. Adarsh is absent for this. Okay. So moving on, we'll be doing the BCPs that has been submitted before the deadlines. And since we are having a shortage of time, I would ask the proposers of the BCP as well as the EBTO if they have any problem if we club all the BCPs together so that we save time on that. The BCPs had been shared previously, so you would have time to go through them. If anyone has any problem in that, please kindly let us know. Anyone offline, online, anyone has any problem with that? Yes, Anaga.
I request the plenary team to let us vote on all these BCPs individually because the EBTO finds some of the BCPs troublesome.
Thank you so much. I request the Supervisory Council to take note that even though we are clubbing all the VCs together, the vote would go individually one by one. Yes, Janil and then Ramya.
On behalf of the Election Commission, if the BCP discussion might take longer, we would request the plenary team to announce the LCR results so that we can ensure they are announced on the first day itself. Because if they are not announced before 11:59, then we would be violating a bylaw.
I don't think so. The BCP's discussion will take long if there we are clubbing it, and if we'll try to finish it before 11:59. If not, we'll announce the result. Yeah. We can talk about technicalities later, but we'll start with the BCPs. Okay, I will be sharing the screen with you in a moment. There are individual BCPs. Unfortunately, the presentation is could not be loaded due to some technical issue. I'll be individually projecting all the PCPs. I'll be reading them very, 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 very fast, and I'll be clubbing them together, and we'll have voting on them separately, as previously discussed. Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Everyone is able to see. Okay, so MSAI bylaw change proposal. Proposer is Janil Devani, position Election Commission West, original paragraph of the bylaw, none. It is a new proposed change to the paragraph of the bylaw 31.11.7. The quorum shall say half of the CRs are representatives of LC. Explanation: the bylaw of the 21-22 do not specify the quorum for the election of LCR. Any election must have a quorum specified to ensure fair and democratic decision. Okay, do we have a seconder? Deepit? Do we have any I open a speakers list? Do we have any speakers? I see. Okay. Himani?
Uh, Currently, the fundamental division is in a budding state, specifying the quorum and reducing the number of CRs eligible to be voting would make the process futile, and it would also put up a unfair image of EC that they want only half of the CRs to vote, which is not true, but it might be interpreted as such that only half of those who they want to vote are being asked to vote upon.
Thank you so much, Janil. The speakers list is open. Janil?
Thank you. So I would like to explain the reasoning behind this. Any election of the organization needs to have a specific quorum, because if there is not a quorum, then that can mean that even a single vote, like if there are, for example, 50 CRs of an LC and even one single CR votes, then that could be considered valid, and that is obviously not representative of the specific LC. So just like we have a quorum in EBTO elections, there needs to be a quorum in LCR elections as well. It is hoped that it is understood that half does not mean that only half will vote, It means that more than half is needed for the vote to be legitimate. We hope that everybody understands this and that it is a very simple explanation that quorum for any election needs to be specified regardless of what stage the fundamental division is in, because without a quorum, it jeopardizes the sanctity of the election. Thank you.
The speakers list is again open if anyone wants to talk. Himani?
As specified by the EC West, quorum is required for any election, but uh, as he cited the example of EBTO election, EBTO is a big number, and election for that makes sense. But if an LC is that we are seeing that we have 2 or 3 members present, half of them voting and half of them not voting, and even if one of them is present and one of them is only elected, that would also be an unfair representation of that LC. That's why.
Thank you so much. The speaker list is again open.
Yeah, I would like to reply that this is based on the experience of the fundamental division. Usually there are LCs with multiple candidates, and that means that usually there are multiple candidates, and it needs to be regulated that at least half of them vote for that voting to be considered valid. If less than half of them vote, then that cannot be considered valid and is not representative. I fail to understand what the VPI is referring to regarding the unfairness. if there are less voters, but a quorum again should be specified. And the argument that EBTO is a large group does not stand here, because there are several LCs, including this year we've had LCs with over 20 CRs as well. So a quorum definitely needs to be specified here.
Thank you so much. The speakers list again open. If anyone has any question, anyone else wants to add anything? Anyone online? I'll give 5 seconds. I see none. As we already have a second in Dr. Zeepa. I see none. Do you have any direct negatives? Do you have any alternate motion? I see none. I will go for the vote. Subko, whenever you're ready. There is no direct negative.
We don't need a vote. There was no DN. The motion passes nemo contra.
So can you confirm because the vote was open, so we can close the vote then.
No, there was no DN. Can the plenary team confirm to us?
Yes, there is no DN.
Yes, in such a case, apologies from our end if we open the vote. The vote passes nemo contra.
Okay, so for the BCP number 1, the vote is Nemo contra. I hope the process is cleared for everyone. Moving on to next PCP. Bylaw change proposal proposed by Janil Devani, Election Commission West. Original paragraphs 8.3.4 LCRs are voted upon by the CS of the respective local committee. Proposed changes 8.3.4 LCRs of the upcoming term are voted upon by the CS of the respective local committee. The explanation is LCRs of the upcoming term are the ones voted by the CS of the acting term as per the TF report of 2122. Do we have any explanation? Thank you so much. I open the speakers list. Do we have anything to add by anyone? Online, I give you 5 seconds. Thank you so much. Do we have any seconder? Imani? Do we have any amendments? Do we have any direct negatives? I'll give 5 seconds for the people online. Do we have any alternate motion? I see none. The motion passes. New. Moving on to BCP number 3. Bylaw change number 3, proposed by Janil Devani, Election Commission West. Original paragraph, there is none. There is a new one, add 8.3.5. Each term shall have a minimum of 4 LCRs, at least one from each region. LCRs and a maximum of 1 LCR. Explanation, the bylaw do not specify maximum or minimum number of LCRs. This should be regulated to ensure smooth functioning and ensure representation. Do we have any explanation? Thank you so much. I open the speakers list. Do we have anything to add?
As I've gone through the other BCPs that the EC West has put up, one of them is expanding the EC. If the EC is to be expanded, then this bylaw will not stand valid and will create unnecessary confusions in the upcoming terms, which would state that while the first sentence states that 4 LCRs at least from one region, the second is maximum of one from one LCR. So that is some contradiction in this, and if expansion is considered, then this will create confusion, which we also faced this year with the fundamental division in few bylaws that were already present.
Thank you so much. The speakers list again open. I'll give Jonah. Also, I would like to request if you have a long statement to say, opening speakers list, for a long statement, can you say to the plenary team?
Thank you so much for the concern raised by the VPI. I honestly do not understand any contradiction, and I would request the VPI to reread the VCP. It says that each term shall have a minimum of 4 LCRs. The minimum is specified. 4 LCRs does not specify from where. So it means that each currently there is no minimum or maximum. We've already discussed this in the unmoderated caucus and elsewhere as well. So minimum of 4 LCRs. It does not specify maximum, which allows for any expansion as needed. And one LC can have a maximum of 1 LCR, which is understood that one LC cannot have multiple LCRs. This bylaw is nothing new. It is just basic understanding, but it needs to be in the bylaws so that there cannot be any other interpretation of it.
We open the speaker list once again. Online. I see none. Is there any seconder? Dr. Anaga. Are there any amendments? I see none. Is there any direct negative? I see none. Is there any alternative motion? I see none. The motion passes, no contra. Moving on. Bylaw change proposal number 4, proposed by Janil Devani, Election Commission West. Original paragraph is none. It is an addition. 8.3.6. The term of the CR lasts from selection of the EC until the election of the LCR, first day of the NGA. The term of the LCR lasts from the election first day of the NGA until the election of the LCRs of the upcoming term at the first day of the NGA of the following year. Every MSAI official's tenure must be specified in the bylaw. The tenure of the LCRs and the CR is not currently specified. Other than the TF report 2122, term of CR is from the selection until the election of the LCR. The CR's term of the whole vote is LCR upon the upcoming term, whose tenure lasts from their election until the NGA of the following year. For example, the CR of 24-25 vote for LCR 25-26, whose term lasts from the election until the NGA 2026, where the upcoming LCRs are elected. Is there any explanation apart from this? Thank you so much. Is there any speakers list? No one wants to add. Is there any seconder? Dr. Anaga, are there any amendments? Is there any direct negative? Is there any alternate motion? The motion passes. No contra. For further saving of time, I would like someone to be the seconder for the all BCPs so that we can save this time for asking of any seconders. Is that okay? Anyone? Okay, Dr. Deepit. Plenary team to note that Dr. Deepit will be the seconder in the remaining of the BCPs. BCP number 5 proposed by Jani Devani, Election Commission West, original paragraph 4.1.2.3. Local commission is a state, union, territory, or combination of state and union territories elected upon the National Medical Council database, which is liable to change in the upcoming years. Proposed change is 4.1.23. Local community is state, union, territory, or combination of states and union territories based on the National Medical Council database, decided for the upcoming term by the Election Commission and Executive Board within 2 months of the beginning of the term. The explanation given is the decision of the local committee constitution must depend on the NMC database and should list within the EC who are responsible for the administration of the fundamental division as per the bylaw 7.3.3.1, as well as the EB to ensure adequate fairness. Is there any explanation apart from this? Thank you. I open the speakers list. There is none. We already have a seconder. Are there any amendments? Do we have a direct negative? Do you have any alternative motion? The motion passes no contra. Move on to BCP number 6. Proposed by Jani Devani, Election Commission West. Original paragraph 13.11.1. The result of local committee representative are elected on the first of the plenary at the National General Assembly. Proposed changes 13.11.1. The result of the local committee representative will be declared on the first day of the plenary as the National General Assembly. Unclear explanation in the bylaw and the Task Force 21-22 state that the LCRs are elected before the NGA. The results are declared on the first day of the NGA. Is there any other explanation? Does someone wants to be on the speaker list? We already have a seconder. Do we have any amendments? Do we have any direct negative? Do we have any alternative motion? The motion passes no contra. Moving on to the next bylaw. Bylaw same proposal proposed by Janil Thivani, Position Election Commission First. There is an addition 4.1.3.1. There must be at least one LC from every region during any term. Explanation is the minimum of one LC from each region ensures democratic representation. Is there any explanation? Thank you. Does anyone want to get on the speakers list? Thank you. We already have a seconder. Is there any amendment? Do we have any direct negative? Is there any alternative motion? The motion passes nemo contra. To the last BCP of NCA 2025, bylaw change proposed by Janay Devani, Election Commission West. There is no original paragraph, it's an addition. 10.9, decide the constitution of local committee LCs along with the EB as per bylaw 4.1.23. Explanation to be added in the duties of the election commission. Is there any other explanation? Thank you so much. Let someone want to get on the speakers list. Thank you so much. We already have a seconder. Do we have any amendments? Do we have any direct negative? For the last time, do we have any alternative motion? Thank you so much. The bylaw change proposal passes nemo contra. Hence, we finish with the bylaw change proposals and we finish with the agenda for today. Officially, we have to declare the results, which we will do right now. Please give us 2 seconds. Okay, we officially have the results of the voting, which was conducted a little while earlier for the LCRs, and I would like to announce the results for the same. If the members of the LCRs are present here, present online, present watching, if you want to put something in the chat box or you want to come forward, please do. Okay, starting from the region East. From Bihar, we have Sushovan Paul. I think we'll do silence claps and one big clap at the end. From West Bengal, we have Snyani Das. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. From region of West, from Gujarat, we have Vanshita Mehta. From Maharashtra, we have Aditi Mughal. Moving on to South region, from Karnataka, we have Saurav Arora. From Tamil Nadu, we have Abhishek Narayana N. Moving on to the region of North, from Delhi and Haryana and Chandigarh, we have Devanshi Khurana. And from Uttar Pradesh, we have Sajid Hussain. Can we have a huge round of applause? Congratulations to all the NCRs. I hope you do well. And if with that, we have finished our agenda, and I have Dr. Anaga who wants to speak.
We
Can
request,
yes.
we request the plenary team to open a last and final speakers list for the day.
Okay. We open the speakers list. Does anyone want to speak anything? Yes, Anaga.
This is on behalf of the executive board and team of officials 24-25. We would like to thank the plenary team and the SUPCO for helping us throughout the plenary and ensuring there are no technical issues in between. Thank you to the plenary team and the SUPCO. We would also like to add, we would also like to request the plenary team to extend the deadline for sending the candidature presentations until tomorrow noon. The EBTO has had a very long day, and most of us have not had any proper food throughout the day. So we request for this extension. Thank you.
The speakers list is open. If someone wants to add something, I see none. Taking into consideration the longer travel time and the hectic schedule, for this one time, the plenary team will accept all the candidature presentation to be sent by tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp. Cute, 12. You can stay up all night. It's okay. I'll give you all food. Thank you so much, lovely BTO members, SUPCO members, and I'm very grateful to all the OC members as well for arranging all the things in such a short period of time. And I hope that the future plenary will go as per plan and we will finish under schedule. I do believe that we went quite over ahead of our time today. But from next time, we'll make sure that such things do not happen, and we'll take into consideration of the subco to reprimand any or all members of the EBTO who do not comply with the same. Thank you so much, and I hope you all rest well, enjoy well, and we'll meet you on day 3 of the NGA. Thank you so much. The plenary is suspended for the day.